Everyone, I'm Mahmoud Akhtar. Um, Before beginning our math round as um, a virtual resource presentation, I want to respectfully acknowledge that I live in Kwanlun Dan First Nation and Dan Kwachin um, Council of Whitehorse. Um, in our math around us, as virtual resource, I came with the topic driving in a school bus. Um, I just want to share my ideas with my peers and everyone. Things things like that. One of the objective of this activity is to locate what we get to see around when we are riding in a school bus or simply get to drive by a parent to school. Driving is an essential part of everyday life here in Canada, even though it saves lots of our time and eventually everyone has to figure it out no matter what. With the discovery of the wheels thousands of years ago, pretty much everything was changed. It went through a lot of changes after that, and this wheel is the thing that keeps everything moving. So, for this particular activity, there will be an observation book kept in the class for the students. Each day, one of the students will write down what they observed during their ride to school. To keep it topic oriented, teacher can write down the criteria in the logbook to figure out what the students are anticipated of. At the initial stage, we can include this activity and slowly introduce the basic concepts during the earlier grades, and eventually in the later grades, the finer things can be added. What to expect? Maybe some of the kids will come up with some or at least one or two of these ideas eventually. Using Google Maps, a teacher can give them ideas about the direction, north, south, east, and west. And eventually, some kids will come up with the idea with the traffic lights they see. We can use manipulatives such as patterns, blocks to make the ideas more and the ideas and senses more concrete. Questions like these can be raised, like if you encounter three signals to get to drive from school to home, how many traffic lights are there? They can just focus on the ones right in front of them. Eventually, some of the kids at later grades will come up with with some of these ideas. Like um, questions like this can be raised. In which zone limit is the lowest? Downtown, highway, or school zone? Why? And we can come up with a simple calculation things like subtract downtown speed limit from school zone speed limit. And patterns blocks could be used to make these ideas more concrete after or even after they had a field trip to Takini Farm or Carcross and Sandy from Takini Farm or Carcross Sandy Mountain. Questions can be raised like these. What was the mileage sign of Whitehorse? What was the mileage sign of Carcross? How to read the mileage sign and things like that. Reach word problems involved with the speed, distance, time can be exercised in the later grades like 5, 6, or 7. Questions like these can be raised. The distance from Ingram to Selkirk is 15 kilometers. If you go by 60 kilometer per hour speed, how long it will take for you to get to Selkirk school? Or the distance between Ingram and Selkirk is 15 kilometers, and it took 7 minutes to get there. What was your speed? Students can see their answers with the teacher and see if this matches when they are driving next day to make the ideas more concrete. Eventually, kids can be encouraged to know about the basics of car, how it works, and things like that. Some keen observers may will also see the road markings and signs. Teacher can use blocks, arrows, geometrical shapes to make these ideas more concrete. Arrows are an important part of road sign. With manipulatives, it will easily come to the students and help them figure out driving in the future. Maybe each of the students' experience could be different from one another, but it will be an opportunity and option to share each other ideas and learn from that. Um, these are some of the resources I have. I have. I have seen for. I have looked for, search for my Math Erwan as virtual resource as assignment. And, thank you so much.